Hey, what's up, guys? I got Arrow here with me today. We're out behind the house getting ready to do some trapping. Getting into the spring season right now. We got turkeys that are getting ready to try and do some nesting, and we've had a lot of problems over the last few years with turkey nests getting robbed by the raccoons and the possums.
Yeah.
And we've also had problems with raccoons getting into our chicken coop and killing chickens.
And then the groundhogs keep eating all of our food plots.
Yeah, like Arrow was saying, we're having problems with groundhogs tearing up our food plots, digging holes under sheds and other things that we don't really like. So we're going to get into the trapping. Neither one of us are big into trapping. We've not had a lot of experience. I've had some. So I'm going to teach Arrow what I do know. And so today we're going to set a couple sets for groundhogs, and we're going to set a couple sets for raccoons. We got a 220 conibear that we're getting ready to show you, and we've got a couple foot traps for groundhogs, and then we have some of the can traps for the raccoons. So
yeah,
we're going to show you guys today setting it up, and over the next couple days going ahead and checking these traps and seeing if we can't put a hurting on some of these raccoons and these nest robbers, you know, the ones that like to eat the eggs, and
yeah, the
possums and raccoons. We want more turkeys, not only because we hunt them, but because of the ticks. We got chickens, and we've even had guineas in the past, and they do a really good job up close, but our property goes back pretty deep, and where the chickens are not at, we're getting a lot more ticks than we used to get. And the turkey population seems to be down compared to what it used to be. So we need to do our part. We need to thin out some raccoons, don't we, buddy?
Yeah, no. We also gotta be scared of one turkey a few days ago.
Yeah, we're starting to see a couple turkeys, so we'll show you guys what we got going on. Okay, so we got our very first groundhog set. We're right on the edge of the main food plot here. And we try to get soybeans in here every year, and we put an electric fence around them. And we've been able to keep the deer out, but we're having problems with groundhogs now, aren't we, bud?
Yeah.
So, as you can see, we got a wire fence here that's just been sitting here for about 6 months. Groundhog put a hole right underneath the edge. Perfect for this conibear trap, for them to go in and out. So we already got it set, ready to go. Now Arrow's going to finish hammering them in. Go ahead, bud. Okay, first set in, heading to the second spot for a groundhog hole right now. All right, so Arrow, while he's been out looking on the property for groundhogs, has found this groundhog hole. I'd leave some of that debris in there, buddy. Oh yeah, you can tell it's fresh. Look at that. Look at that. They're going on both sides of this. We've gotten a lot of rain lately, but you can tell how fresh that is, can't you, bud?
Yeah, not too long ago I saw him coming out of the hole. I didn't see him for long enough. They went back in his hole.
Yeah, he's clearly living in there. This looks like a hole that's been around for a while. Let's go ahead and get a foot trap on this. What do you say, bud?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. All right, buddy, what do we got going on?
We found another hole, and we're gonna.
Yeah, this is the hole you had already found, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna try a foot trap, correct?
Yeah.
So he could go on either side, or the groundhog could go on either side. Arrow suggested let's put it down in there. I'm a little skeptical because it's on a pretty good incline, but we're gonna give it a shot. Like I said, we're learning this on the fly here. We're not experienced trappers, but we also want to try and thin out some groundhogs and some raccoons, don't we, bud?
Yeah.
Go ahead and start hammering that in. All right, good job. On to the next. Okay, 2 groundhog spots in. Gonna put 3 raccoon spots up now, and then we got a final groundhog spot we're gonna put in for today. Look at that. There's Didn't catch it. We just ran a turkey off, the ones that we're trying to help out here.
Yeah, we
just ran a hen off. She's probably coming back in here to look for breeding ground, or nesting ground.
The one that tried to breed here last year.
We've had one that's been pretty regular on the farm for the last several years. Some years she has babies and some she don't. All right, let's set some raccoon traps.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. First spot for coon, right?
Yeah.
This is a can trap. We're using corn for the raccoons. We've seen people use cat food, but we have cats that run the property and we're not really trying to catch cats. No. So we didn't want to take that risk. We don't think they're going to mess with corn. Hopefully we're right. Go ahead, bud. Okay, we've got 3 of the cans set. What do you think, bud?
I think we're doing a pretty good job.
Once again, threw a little pile of corn around them. Got this one staked in. You'll see we got another one right here that we just did. Threw a little corn around it, and then we got the other one right up there. So we got 3 right here. Now we're gonna go set the final groundhog trap. Okay, 3rd and final groundhog hole for today. Yeah. What do you think, bud?
I think we did good.
Think we'll end up with a couple groundhogs, maybe a couple raccoons over the next couple days?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna bring it to you guys. We're gonna check in over the next couple days. Gotta check them every 24 hours. We'll probably check them even more often than that, don't you think?
Yeah, probably.
Mostly in the morning for the raccoons, and you never know when a groundhog's gonna get in here.
Yeah, well, we have got a lot of pictures and videos.
Yeah, we've had a lot of pictures and videos, so all right. We'll see you guys later. All right, guys. Next morning, going out to check the traps. Hopefully we got something in the raccoon traps. Groundhog traps haven't been out very long. Not sure they'll be much when it comes to the raccoon or the groundhog traps. But hopefully there's something, right, buddy? Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll have to dispatch this one, a decent sized coon. Definitely not a baby. Okay, let's see here. The 2nd trap is clean. Oh, we got a 3rd. Or we got one on the 3rd.
We got a 3rd?
Let's check that out. All right, that's not a bad night. 2 for 3. We only got 3 of these can traps, I mean.
Yeah, we didn't even check the groundhog
traps. We did go past a couple groundhog traps on the way here, and there was nothing. We got a 3rd we haven't checked, but we set them late enough last night. We didn't really think there was going to be anything in there, did we? We were mostly trying to get it in before the raccoons could get in last night. So we're going to dispatch of these 2 and check the last groundhog trap, and then we'll check that this evening. But what do you think, bud? First day checking traps. I'd say that's pretty good. 2 for 3.
Yeah.
You happy?
Good.
Okay, you got your little 22 ready. Let's get this done.
Yeah. We're gonna check for groundhogs later.
What do you think about these 2 though? Not bad?
Not bad. In the first try.
Yeah, not bad for the first night. Only 3 traps, so 2 out of 3, that's pretty good. You can only do 1 better.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll try this evening. We'll reset these coon traps tonight, and we will check these groundhog traps, and hopefully we can get us a couple groundhogs.
Yeah.
All right, it's a little colder today, so I'm not sure how active they'll be.
Yeah.
All right.